D'Orsay from USA Network's hit drama, or hit Hamptons drama, Royal Pains. Well, now she's playing a bride-to-be in the Hallmark Channel Original Movie, June in January.
Evidently, we still have Christmas bells here in the house. You can hear them in the background.
Jesse was trying to get that shot.
Yes. Okay.
So she's going through some trials and tribulations. What are some of the obstacles June is facing in January?
Oh, she has so many obstacles. Well, the first is her mother-in-law to be,
Marilu Henner.
Marilu Henner.
Love her.
She's so amazing.
I
Like
know.
she walks in and the room lights up. So yeah, that's her first major struggle, and you know, she's moving. She's dealing with. She's got grief going on from. She's just like every major life stressor is hitting her all at once. And
what is Marilu like a complicated mother-in-law? Is she overbearing?
No, she's just trying to sabotage this wedding. So anything she can do to make this not happen is.
Oh, she doesn't want it to happen.
No.
She doesn't like you?
Doesn't like me.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, because I'm nothing like her. She's rich and she's fabulous, and June is not. So, you know. Yeah.
She's not. Yeah. But is it the right pairing?
For
her, yeah. For her.
her.
I mean, it's for June. I mean, is she?
With her son, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, very
not.
much. Well,
she
according to her,
so.
no,
Yeah.
but very much so in real life, yeah. But mothers don't like to let go of their sons, and so she's dealing with that like tale as old as time kind of situation, you know?
Well, I want to see you in action. Can you set up a little scene that we're about?
Yeah, this is a scene where this is Marilu's final attempt to sabotage this wedding, and this is when June finally speaks up.
Oh.
I love that.
Or when push comes to shove.
Right.
There's obviously a red flag here, Alex. One that you're not seeing.
What are you talking about?
She is more in love with the wedding and making it just so than she is with you.
So were you. You were obsessed over your wedding. Dad told me you were.
Oh, well, that may be, but I never let it get in the way of how I felt about your father.
And neither has June.
Stop it! Both of you! My mother and I dreamed about the kind of wedding I would have, and it broke my heart to give up on that dream. But I did it for Alex. And I had hoped in time that maybe you and I could find a way to connect, just a little bit. Because I need that if I'm gonna be part of this family. But I was wrong to hope that. And you're right. This is a big mistake. Everything about it has been wrong from the minute we agreed to it. It doesn't feel right. Nowhere near. The wedding is off.
Whoa. Wait. She needs a hug. I think
She needs a hug.
I think we need a hug after that.
I'll take a hug.
There you go. See, around here, we know how to avoid our feelings around here.
Yeah,
so
we never discuss how we really feel. No.
She was planning a long time for this
Well, you
wedding,
have
right?
tears in your eyes.
Well, you know, I'm a very
goodness.
emotional person in general. So watching anyone cry, let alone myself, will make me cry. So,
It's a little weird. You know
it's
that,
very
right?
weird.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm not
okay.
proud of it.
Okay.
But,
You really that scene
all.
was very touching. I mean, you really I felt your pain, and evidently you felt your own pain. You're right. It was lovely.
it's like I slapped myself across the face.
Oh my goodness.
But for this character, she planned her whole life, as she said, with her mother.
Yeah, this was the thing that they did to bond, and she just lost her mother 3 years before this, so she's still very much present in her everyday life.
So she wanted to carry on her mother's wishes.
Yeah.
That they'd planned together. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
a
she felt
sweet
like she was
story.
letting her mother down if she didn't carry this on, and so.
Well, don't you do that as a woman yourself? Think about your wedding and what you want for you. Do you do that? Is what I'm trying to say.
You know, I don't, because I feel like I love detail, and I feel like I can get into this micromanaging this side of myself, and so I feel like it's all or nothing. So I either remove myself entirely from it and hand it over to a wedding planner and show up as a guest at my own wedding.
Can you do that?
I feel like if I don't get involved in any details, I can. But the minute I go into one, then it's like it's broken loose, and I've got to get into all of it.
Sure.
Yeah,
You
but
should be a wedding planner on the side.
well, see, originally I thought I was going to be an event planner. I thought that would be a good job for me.
There you go.
And now it's the details
emotional?
is just too emotional. Yeah.
Sure, right. Hey, what was it like for you working with Marilu? Oh. She's been here. I love her.
We love
She's
her.
I am so entertained by Marilu. Like when she talks about her family, just her life, and the way that that she can recall
Yeah.
Anything, I know.
Yeah, she's fascinating.
Yeah.
You'll see, if you run into her 5 years from now, she will remember every detail of that scene.
Yes.
Just at what day it was, what time it was,
Yes.
and everything that was on the set.
And it's a little horrifying
Scary.
because I was like, I better watch what I say because she's going to remember
She will.
all
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
I
you
better
said
not say anything
this.
stupid.
Yeah.
Like this is, yeah.
And you ordered that. Did you learn anything from her working with
I
her?
did. Okay, so I learned the best sleep trick from her. She taught everybody on set.
Taught you how to sleep?
She taught me how to sleep, which was much needed.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me show you.
Okay,
Oh.
make
Yeah,
yourself at home. Go.
yeah.
Are we supposed to
Homie
join
here.
in? What are we doing here? Are we just watching?
We're
Okay.
just gonna watch, yeah.
Okay.
So it's really simple. You
Is this happening right now, Brooke? Is this happening? You're going to go to sleep on
I don't
us?
even know if you invited me to do this. I just laid down
would
and
love
did it.
to see it.
Okay, so here we go. It's your right hand over your heart and then your left hand on your abdomen. And she said you can like prop up and use pillows to keep yourself in this position. And
That's fantastic.
it's so great because you need so much less sleep. It calms you down immediately.
Have you tried it?
Yes, I have.
Does it work?
It really does. So I feel like I sleep about an hour or two less a night because it puts you to sleep really, really quickly for some reason. And
Do you do like Pledge of Allegiance as you're doing it as well?
I try to.
Okay.
Yeah.
But are you
lovely.
listening to or feeling your heart or what
I don't really. Yeah, I mean it's sort of over your heart, but I don't know if that's the intention.
Okay.
What if you're left-handed? Does it work?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay.
But it's supposed to be the right over your heart. And she
You
said
have
it's
no
like.
heart, so it's not going to work for you. Kidding.
She said it was like plugging in your iPhone. It just recharges you and your body calms down.
I'm going to try that.
Just try it. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
Because
try
none of us believed her until we did it. So.
I'm going to try. Well, I'm going to report on it tomorrow morning.
I'm going to go try to sleep right now. I think it may work. Can you take it from here?
I'll take it from here. My
Fantastic.
pleasure. Okay.
Fantastic. Okay, June and January, by the way, is premiering Saturday the 18th at 6 Central. I wanted to ask you, I jumped ahead. Tell me about your Nestea. You did a commercial, right? And I thought of this because we're going to do a thing later on in the show.
Oh, cool.
We're going to try to play if we get to it. But tell me about the commercial you did with the plunge.
This was okay. So it's that straight fall back into the pool situation. Which in the audition it was just like all you had to do was be able to fall back flat without breaking
Your neck.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
breaking your neck or breaking your body. And then it was that reaction that they need in like half a second. Of, they want like complete elation, but then like quiet satisfaction. And they want like a thirst quenching gulp, but they want to show that you don't need the whole gulp to be quenched. So it was like a million notes of this expression that lasted 1 second.
Well, let's
see that.
pull it all together
And we'll see how I did.
in 7
Yeah.
seconds.
Do we have some
Go.
cards?
When
Let's
it's
take a look.
hot outside, North Americans love to cool down and refresh themselves by taking the Nestea plunge.
Yeah, there we go. Did you get all that in that?
In that time, in that.
See that.
What, did you practice that at all?
Well, a million times on the set, as I just had like 18 cases of Nestea in my stomach.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. You were in water, so
Wow.
it didn't matter.
I floated.
I did that once. I said, "Catch me" to her, and she walked away, and I fell flat on the
He hit his head.
kind of love we have here.
Yes. Okay.
By the way, I
That
will
was
do this.
adorable.
I will do this again. June and January premieres Saturday the 18th. I know you're writing it all down at home, but we have it available on our website. 7 o'clock, 6 Central. Hallmark Channel. You don't even need to change the channel because we're right here.
Right here.
You can see Brooke when she returns, by the way, for season 6 of Royal Pains on the USA Network next summer.